Perfect. Perfecto. I need to find Marco real quick. Live stream is now started officially. We're going to get into a really good game, hopefully. If it ends up being a blowout at halftime, I may end the stream a little early. It is my brother's birthday, and I want to go say hi to him. But if not, I'll stay here. He can come here and say hi to me if he wants. Okay, just making sure that the live is in fact doing exactly that, and it is. Live stream is active and ready to go. Video quality is a little low, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I've got excellent connection, it says. Maybe I need to turn my bit rate down. I'll figure that out later. I don't think it's a big deal right now that the bit rate's high. Go views. Got 0 views. Started at 6:04. A little late on to get out, but I was in the middle of making a new thumbnail. So game should be starting in roughly, I think this game specifically starts at, when does this game start? I think it's 6:15 if I'm remembering correctly. ESPN says that the game will be starting at 6:20. So I'm a bit early. I could have started at 6:05 and been fine. But yeah, we'll see what we got here. Got something in a Discord from one of my friends. So yeah. Okay, well, we can do a little recap of the day. I'll do a screen share for us. So here we go. We've got a pretty interesting day of football. We'll go to scores. Oh, scores are right there. So starting off, this one really hurts. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers beating the Detroit Lions 20-16. No scores were had in the fourth. I'm really happy with how the defense performed in this game. Now that I'm a couple hours removed from it, it's not a huge loss in the long term of things. Still really disappointing that the team lost on just some really bad mistakes and turnovers in this game. But we'll get past that. Jared Goff threw for 307 yards. We can do that, but it changed this from 2 interceptions to 2 touchdowns. Offense could be looking pretty good. Jahmyr Gibbs carried for 84 yards, and Amon-Ra St. Brown was our leading receiver with 119. I haven't heard any updates on it. Amon-Ra was on the sideline at the end of that game with something with his leg being injured, I think. So we're going to hope that he's okay and there's no issues with Amon-Ra throughout the rest of the day, the rest of the season. Moving to the next game, we have the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New England Patriots, where the Seahawks came back in this game. They were losing for most of it, but Geno Smith just came alive and ended up throwing for 327 yards. Your running back rushed for 11 carries. No, that's not your guys's. Hee. They ended up rushing. Zach Charbonnet only rushed for 38 yards, so you can already see the fact that Kenneth Walker being gone is going to be a bit of an issue. Leading receiver was DK Metcalf, and you had 2 receivers that were over 100 yards in this game, which is a really good statistic. Moving back, I think the other game was Washington Giants. Yeah, this game is just, how can I tell you, the offense was relatively good for you guys. No interceptions from Jaden Daniels. Robinson Jr. went for 133 yards on the ground, which is really good. But no touchdowns. No offensive touchdowns is not really a winning formula later in the season. Won you this game, which is good, but 21 points, 7 field goals. If it wins, it wins, but you just want to see a little bit more of the red zone threat that you want from this team. This game, I don't even know what the hell to say about this game. Dak Prescott threw for more yards, but he had 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. I'm fairly confident Derek Carr ended up having, 243, 2 touchdowns, and a single interception. Alvin Kamara went for rushing 20, 115, and 3. And then I think Kamara also had he had 1 in the air too. So Kamara was just like an all-around, he's your entire offense at that point. Rashid Shaheed had a 96 yards, 1 touchdown. Fairly good game from the Saints. Fairly good. It was an absolutely amazing game from the Saints. And they proved that they can replicate that offensive play style even into a team that should have been better in the Dallas Cowboys. Back to scores. So the next one, we're watching this game in just a little bit. We just said that. Colts-Packers, nothing to say really for this game. Colts had 3 interceptions. That's bound to make you lose the football game. You're just not going to get anything with that. Josh Jacobs, really good rush yards from there. And, of course, Malik Willis did his job while Jordan Love's out. Jets, I thought they were going to lose this game, but they ended up holding the Titans. The Titans go 0-2. The Jets are now 1-1. Will Levis threw for 192 yards and a touchdown, which means Aaron Rodgers did not get above that. There must have been some sort of pick six or something that happened in here, because that's just not something you normally see. But overall, pretty good game from the Jets. You're happy to see that they actually got a win on the board. For this one, I don't know what to say. I wasn't expecting Sam Darnold to be good 2 weeks in a row, but he was really good. He didn't throw for as many yards as Brock Purdy, but still, they won the game 23-17. That's all that matters at the end of the day. So the Vikings are now solely alone in first place in the NFC North because the Lions lost. Here we've got the Chargers versus Panthers, 26-3. Easy game for the Chargers. Panthers are not looking good. I think they have a really hard time winning a single game this season, realistically. So hope that the Chargers can keep that way and they can compete with the Chiefs this season. Browns come away with a win. Jaguars fall to 0-2. Sean Watson didn't look great. Trevor Lawrence didn't look great. The rushing offense didn't look great. Defenses were okay. The Browns defense is really good, but other than that, I don't know what to tell you about this game. 26-23. They were down a ton of points. I think it was like 6-20 at some point. 6-23, I think, at some point. So they came back and really won this. Gardner Minshew threw for a touchdown and an interception. Derrick Henry had the most rush yards, but overall, this game was just completely won at the end of that by the Raiders. I don't know what happened here. I'll have to rewatch this game at some point, but the Rams got their shit smacked, dude. Just completely annihilated in this game. 41-10. Just really good game for the Cardinals overall. They'll go to 1-1, and they'll be tied with the Niners for second in that division. Steelers win. They are now solely alone as the number one team in this division. Browns are number 2, by the way. Crazy. This game is going to have some issues with it just due to the fact that 26-25, there was a huge penalty that helped with the Chiefs. So it was a right call, but overall, I still think that the Bengals should have won that game. And the Chiefs, they're still good. They're still really good. And I think the Bengals are finally starting to come alive. So we'll see how that progresses. This game, I don't want to talk about it. Tua getting hurt has just put a damper on it, but the Bills looked really good in that game anyhow. So the last game on the slate, we've got Bears-Texans for this stream. Like I said with this stream, I don't know how long I'll be on tonight. I plan to stream at least until halftime. If the game is interesting, I'll go past that. If it's not, I'll probably end up leaving a bit early. Not entirely sure yet. So, other than that, not a whole lot to talk about until this game starts. And we've got still about 8 minutes until the game is supposed to start. Okay, what do we got here? I mean, I know you're awake. Look at Discord, dum-dum. Maybe I'll send it to Seth and see if he sees something he likes. Maybe I'll send it to Chase since it's online. Only stream I have left to do past this will be Falcons, Eagles, which hope that game is good. I really do. That's crazy, dude. It's crazy how much like traction those videos got today, because I got 176 views from the Buccaneers Lions game, and I got 156 views on the Bengals Chiefs games. I'm already at 3, and the Bills game the other day only got 7. So very happy with how these streams have been. We got anything update? No, game is still just chilling right now. We'll see how we get to. We'll see where we get to with this stream. Oh man, streaming all day on a Sunday. It's not exactly easy. I mean, I've basically been at it since about 11 o'clock this morning. Watched my team lose. Wasn't fun, by the way, but you just got to kind of view them as 4-hour shifts. Just waiting for the game to start. Got about 5 minutes left until the game is active. Let's go over to how do I should have done that before I started the stream and adjusting my bitrate maximum for this game. Figure out if that's going to do anything to help me out. I have been trying to pop my neck all day, but oh no, I accidentally cleaned my stream. Close my stream information. I streamed 3 times today. It's the 3rd stream today. Ugh. Peacock is still there. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go over to. I don't want to go across my channel. Let's go to just normal. You're not my channel. I want to go to YouTube. Okay, there we go. Home. Tom Grossi should be live. He's starting at exactly 6:15, so he should be started pretty soon. Can you trust a skinny chef? Detroit Lions players meet with the media. It's just a bad day. Just a bad day for the Lions. I mean, okay, that's not a completely bad day because the defense did really good. Aiden Hutchins had 4.5 sacks. I'm just upset. Like I don't know what else to say there. Oh, I'm on Crunchyroll. I didn't mean to log into that. Is it? Yeah, I meant to go back to live game. It's not good. Stream hasn't even started and we're four views. I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. Don't know what to talk about. We can go top chat. We'll just do the open. We'll do the pop out chat for that. Go over here. Do that. Go live. We're at Peacock is still waiting. I just want this game to start, dude. I'm so bored. So bored of commercials. What do I get? We'll do that. We'll take a look at ESPN and see what games we've got on the slate next week. See who I'm going to be watching next week. So if we go schedule, we'll take week 3. Yep, week 3 right there. So Thursday I get to watch New England versus New York. That's not going to be fun. That'll be really unfun, actually. Then we got New York Cleveland. Not going to watch that. Nope. Where's Detroit is playing at 2:25, so I do get to watch an early game. Chicago, Indy, Houston. I might watch this. I think I'm going to watch Houston, Minnesota in the morning. If I watch a morning slate game, that is. Then I'll watch Detroit at Arizona. We'll watch that game, see how we perform against that team that's been really good. And then I'm definitely watching this. Now, these 2 teams, I think I'm going to go Washington, Cincinnati. See if Cincinnati can get a bounce back or if the Commanders can get a bounce back. Could be interesting to see. No. Damn it. Okay, we'll go back to live games. Woo! I'm going to listen to the media availability for the Lions, see what they have to say. I'm going to go over to Taylor Decker, see what the offense has to say, because the defense played really good. I don't need to hear from them. You know what I actually really want to listen to? I don't know if this is going to be copyrighted. I really hope not. But we're gonna do a screen share here. I'll turn my desktop on, unmute it, and we'll watch the press conference from Jared Goff real quick.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I put my finger on it. It was a lot of things, but that's ultimately the difference in the game. You know, we get down there, we score touchdowns, we probably win the game, and unfortunately we didn't. And we tip your cap to them. They had good, stingy red zone defense, and we didn't make enough plays down there.
Dan Campbell said that he felt like you guys were just on the verge again and again and again in the red zone, just on the verge. You had twice as many yards than they did. Did you feel the same way?
I don't know if the numbers are indicative, but I felt like we were moving the ball really well, and really felt like I was in a great rhythm at times throughout that game, and had 2 costly turnovers there. The first play of the game was unfortunate the way it happened, but the second one was entirely on me, and we were moving the ball well, though, I guess is my point. And unfortunately, just couldn't finish drives in the red zone, and that'll get you beat.
Can you explain maybe what you saw in the first one? Looked like Jameson got bumped off his rod a little bit at the top.
What did I see? I saw pass interference on the defense, but listen, I've had a million plays that should have been called pass interference that weren't, and that's one of them. And chalk.
Yeah, well, there, you said it right there. Just damn, that sucks. So disappointed in that. Peacock, are we almost live? Peacock's having an issue loading now. Create. There we go. Game is now officially about live.
Area, that's Caleb Williams.
Forgot to turn my desktop off. Let's not do that. Definitely don't want that to happen because that could be bad. Here we go. Whoo! So we got Caleb Williams versus CJ Stroud. They're taking the flag off the field right now, so they're still doing a little talking. Game should have started already, but fuck you, I guess. Really, I need to figure out how to get my bit rate to drop down because apparently my bit rate's too high. Live streaming. Jared Goff. Peacock. We'll go ahead and split this between 2 different things because we can continue to watch Jared Goff for a little bit. I'll put this over here in front of me and size it down. So, and then I'll do a screen share. Okay, good. It is on Jared Goff again. We'll go ahead and mute that. I'll turn my desktop back on. We'll listen to Jared Goff for a little bit.
Lock it up to the game, and it happens, and got to respond. And I thought we did respond, and I thought I responded, but stuff like that happens all game long. And I've had plays that weren't pass interference that were called pass interference throughout my career. So you take the punches and you move on.
There's something that DJ Reader said. He just told us that he thought it was a little bit rare to see a head coach take blame, accountability for the halftime, right before halftime, right?
Yeah, I mean, Jared Goff is just going to talk about this. We got the Matt Eberflus on the sideline. Are they kicking off yet? I'm not seeing it. Do we have a kickoff? Just listen to Dan Campbell real quick.
Start here. I would tell Coach Bowles over there, it's a good job, man. Those guys, once again, it's our 3rd match with them, and they go all out over there. And once again, just play, give you everything they've got. It's an unbelievable competition, and so congratulations to those guys the way they played. That's one. 2 is, I asked for improvement from last week. Was the story, and we did improve. And their coach cost them. Their head coach cost them this one. So, critical error into half, and 100% on me. We improved. There's areas we got to continue to improve on, but it's not okay. So, anyway, we fought. Okay. We got down there.
I would like to watch the rest of this video, but we're going to go over to the Bears-Texans game real quick. Because it's about to start. Kick is off for the kickoff. Has now started. We'll go live games. Looks like Houston is going to. They're going to return. It's to the 20, 25. It's going to be at the 29-yard line of the Texans before he is taken down. I am off of live share, so we are going to move Peacock back over to here, and I'm going to go full thing. They're doing the introduction of the offensive players as we speak. Ah, shit! I keep doing that. Keep forgetting to mute my thing after we're watching a little video. I should have done that. Oh, I could do Can I? We'll test that later. We won't test that right now. I'll test that out later when I'm doing stuff. Okay, here we go. CJ Stroud is under center currently with both a fullback and a running back in the backfield. CJ Stroud snaps the ball, looking to throw the football. He's going to throw it downfield, and it's going to be tipped and damn near intercepted. Defense looking strong to start. CJ Stroud almost had a big interception for about 15 yards, but it was batted away and now incomplete. I don't like the Bears, but these uniforms, I really do like these uniforms. I love the uniforms for the Bears here. I'm going to go ahead and increase the size of the screen. Okay, here we go. CJ Stroud, shotgun position, motioning out the running back. CJ Stroud looking to throw the ball. It's going to be over the middle to, I don't even know who that is. Jordan. Brevin Jordan. I don't even know who that is. I haven't heard of that individual. Okay, now it's going to be third down for the CJ Stroud-led Texans. Last year, CJ Stroud threw for 4,100 yards, 23 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, had 100.8 passer rating throughout the season. He was the offensive rookie of the year as well. Okay, here we go. Texans, 1-0. Chicago Bears, 1-0. 3rd and 6 for the Houston Texans here. CJ Stroud, shotgun position with a backer to his left now. Stephon Diggs, it looks like. Ball is snapped. CJ Stroud looking to throw the football. He's going to be over the middle, and he's going to be caught by Mixon. Ooh, he bobbled that a little, but it ended up being a completion. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the CJ Stroud-led Texans. Mixon was running on the exterior, had Diggs in the backfield. Looked like they might have done a pass play to the other side, but Joe Mixon managed to get completely open on that pass. Good catch, CJ Stroud and the Texans. Good catch by Joe Mixon. 1st down, Texans. Okay, we'll go like this. CJ Stroud is now under center with Joe Mixon motioning out of the backfield. Nico Collins now going into the backfield. Motioning Joe Mixon around. It's going to be a screen pass. Not a screen pass, but a screen. Oh, shit. Joe Mixon's got a 1st down plus about 5 on that. Gain of 16 on the play. I forgot what that was called. It's a screen, is it not? No, it's not a screen. It's a jet sweep is what it's called. Texans motion Joe Mixon to do a jet sweep, and Joe Mixon got a couple good yards out of that play. Okay, here we go. Joe Mixon looks really good behind this offensive line. I think that shows to you how bad the Cincinnati Bengals were. Here we go. CJ Stroud under center with a fullback and Joe Mixon in the backfield. Here we go. Ball is snapped. It's going to be a handoff to Joe Mixon, who's going to get met at the line of scrimmage and immediately taken down for no gain. No gain on the play for a Joe Mixon rush there. And the Texans will be at a 2nd and 10. They're getting their personnel on the field as we speak, and they're talking about who the defensive players are. The cornerback, Kyler Gordon, Jalen Johnson. There he is, Jalen Johnson. One of the best corners in the league, unfortunately. Here we go. CJ Stroud and the Texans. CJ Stroud is under center with a backer behind him. Here we go. Ball is snapped. It's going to be a false start on the Texans, though. Give me the fudging thing. False start. Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down. Kenyon Green was the guy who was not doing too well. Let's see let's look at this. Yep, just a false start. Tiny little flinch. And that's enough to get a false start right now. Kenyon Green, 15th overall pick. Okay, here we go. CJ Stroud in the shotgun position. Backer to his left. Ball is snapped. CJ Stroud is looking to pass the football. He's going to pass it over the middle to Mixon. No. Aklers is the individual who caught the football for a gain of about 3 that time. Nothing big from the Texans so far. I can do stats on this, can't I? No, I can't. That's a different one. CJ Stroud's looking pretty good overall. I mean, you want a little bit more from the offense because it's now 3rd and 12. So, gonna want a deeper pass this time. So the CJ Stroud is on the shotgun position with a backer to his right. Okay. CJ Stroud looking to pass the football. Pressure is coming like crazy. It's going to be dumped off to their backup running back. And he is going to get about 6 yards, but be short of the first. So there's a field goal from this position. Is a 56-yard make. It's a bit of a hard make, if I'm being honest. I think they're probably going to end up punting the football here. Never mind. They're going to go for it. He's a 96% chance from this specific area. He's only ever made a long of 54, and I think it's a 56-yard make here. Okay, here we go. All lined up. Ball's getting set. Ball is snapped. Kick is up, and it's going to be good. Yep, very good. Texans are going to start this game off with a field goal, 3-0. Great field goal. I don't like that. But great field goal from Fairbairn, and it is going to be a 3-0 lead to the Houston Texans. Move this ball over for Chicago. Football up there now. Good start to the game for the Houston Texans. I mean, there might be a little bit more in that wheelhouse for CJ Stroud, but not a big deal overall. It's just keep it progressing, keep it progressing. Do that. Jump out of there. Go over to Peacock on this side. I'll leave that in front of me. Close it down a little bit. Go to screen share of Detroit Lions Dan Campbell once more. While this ad's playing.
There's certainly offense. We double up in yardage. We get down the red zone. We can't get, TDs. And that was kind of the story of the game. Defense, I thought, played lights out. Gave us 2 shots there at the end of the game, and we just couldn't finish it out.
And we hear you taking the blame here for the half. We hear you, in the halftime interview, the same thing. Could you maybe just elaborate a little bit on the mechanics of the operation?
Yeah, there's nothing that is going to make any sense to anybody. There's no way to justify this. It's a massive error on my part, no one else's, and it was just between hurry up field goal and clocking it, and it was 100% my fault, 100%. And that's why we have guys on the field. We're trying to clock it, and it's just, it's one of those things we work over and over, and we're good. We've been good. We do everything, and then I mess it up. So.
Yeah, I know you want to watch this film, but 1 for 7 in the red zone. Just watching it live, what was the issue there? Why did you guys struggle so good last year? They're in the league, and that's been kind of an issue here to start the season.
Yeah, I mean, look, they do change up their coverage a little bit, which we knew they would. They do a good job. There's a few things they hang their hat on, and they played one particular coverage and really pushed out to the flats on some things, and they buzzed pretty hard under some routes, and and so we just never felt real comfortable, and then once you get out far enough, you end up in these 3rd and longs down in the red zone, and it's just, that's where it gets pretty hard. You start getting up there close to the 10-yard line, and it's hard to throw it from there.
Comes the game. Houston Texans getting ready to kick the football off. See if Caleb Williams can make some improvements this week and not look so lost. Texans defense isn't the greatest. They gave a good amount of points to the Colts last week, so we'll see how they end up looking this. Okay, Bears are going to try to return it, and they're going to get to about the 23-yard line before being taken down. So Caleb Williams and the Bears will be starting this drive at their own 23. Not great field position, but better than nothing, realistically. Bears versus Texans. See how Caleb Williams looks. Because remember, last week I bit my tongue. Last week he only threw for 93 yards and no touchdowns, I think. Here we go. Caleb Williams in the shotgun position with 3 people around him. 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and 1 behind him. Ball's going to be snapped. Caleb Williams looking to throw the football. He's going to pass it out to number 14 on the team, who's going to get about 3 yards before being taken out of bounds. Good start. Caleb Williams did not play good last season. Last week he played 14-29 for 93 yards. Here we go. Caleb Williams in the shotgun position with a backer to his right. Here we go. Ball is snapped. Caleb Williams going to hand the ball off to DeAndre Swift, who's going to get blown up at the 20-yard line. Did I read that right? Were they all the way back at the 20 for some reason? I might be reading that wrong. It might have been the 30. It looked like the 20. Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. It was the 20-yard line. He just took a huge loss on that. DeAndre Swift had no chance. The offensive line was just crushed. Caleb Williams shotgun position with a backer to his right and left. They're pointing at somebody. It's 5 seconds left on the clock. Ball is snapped. Caleb Williams looking to pass this football. He's going to pass it over the top, and it's going to be caught. Is that 11? And it's ruled a catch. I don't know who that is. Carter? DeAndre Carter. I've never heard of that individual. I think Keenan Allen is out of this game today, and then Roma Dunze and DJ Moore are both in, if I'm remembering correctly. Dude. Caleb Williams, shotgun position with the backer to his right. Ball is snapped. Caleb Williams looking to throw this ball. It's going to be a screen pass out to number 11, Carter, who's going to get a first down. And he's going to get probably about 3 yards past the first down before going out of bounds. Okay. Bears, really good job on the start of this. DeAndre Carter is looking pretty good, honestly. DeAndre Carter out to a little wide receiver screen pass. Just ended up getting to the 40. He's almost, not past, but almost to the 50-yard line. Caleb Williams is now under center. Backer behind him. Ball is snapped. It's going to be a handoff to DeAndre Swift, who's going to get blown up in the backfield at about a loss of 2 that time. So defense is doing a good job of stopping the run so far. Pass, on the other hand, they've done okay if it's a screen pass, except, I mean, they've done it half and half on that now. They let a deep pass. DeAndre Carter needs to be covered, though. You can't just, like, double people and then not have one of the receivers double. That's not a good idea. Okay, here we go. Caleb Williams, shotgun position with a backer to his right. So here we go. Ball is snapped. Caleb Williams immediately under pressure. The ball is caught by number 4. And that's going to be DeAndre Swift. He's going to get about maybe 6, 7 on that yard on that play before being taken down. Yeah, good run from DeAndre Swift as to catch the football, but just not a very blown coverage. There's nothing bad about this play on the offensive side of it. It's just blown coverage though. Caleb Williams shotgun position with a backer to his right, got about 2 yards. Actually, they give him 8 yards. 4 seconds left of the play clock. Ball is snapped. Looking to pass the football. It's going to be a screen pass over the middle. It's being caught. I don't know who that is. DJ Moore's got the football. It's going to be on the 20-yard line, and that's going to be a first down. Bears. 26-yard line, excuse me. The secondary is not doing too hot right now. Caleb Williams looking pretty good in the start of this game. I don't think he's dropped a pass so far. Caleb Williams is now under center with a backer behind him. Here we go. 6 seconds left. Motioning 11 over. Ball is going to be snapped. It's going to be a handoff to DeAndre Swift, who's going to get about 2 yards before being taken down for a gain of about 2.5. Damn. Looking good so far. Nothing too serious about this one where you'd be having an issue with it, but he's playing pretty good. Here we go. Caleb Williams, shotgun position with a backer to his right. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Here we go. Ball snapped. Caleb Williams looking to pass, and it's going to be a run to DeAndre Swift, who's going to get back to the line of scrimmage before getting anything. I thought he was going to pass it, but it was a fake off to DeAndre Swift. So, Shane Waldron is the new offensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears. It's now going to be 3rd and 9 for the Bears here. D'Amico Ryans needs to put a play together to prevent them from getting the first. They've been able to get really open in the middle, so maybe Caleb Williams is having a little more comfortable being in an NFL style offense against an NFL style defense. Here comes Caleb Williams in the shotgun position with the backer to his right, motioning number 11 from right to left. Ball is snapped. Caleb Williams looking to throw this football. And Caleb Williams is going to get sacked. Caleb Williams is going to get sacked back at the 35-yard line. Will Anderson on that play. Caleb Williams is going to go down, and the kicking team will be up to make a field goal. Yeah, they brought 5. It's just a ton of pressure coming towards Caleb Williams. None of the stuff was open. And Caleb Williams just got squeezed. Literally, I'm not joking. Like, if this microphone is Caleb Williams, this two guys like that onto Caleb Williams. Okay. Caro Santos for a field goal attempt. He's lined up. Center getting set. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. And it's going to be good. So, similar start to the last game where each team starts at 3-3 to start. Wow, I'm having a tough time. I'm just drinking water. Why am I burping? It's now 3-3. They hit a camera in the back. Funny. Okay, let's move this over here, and we will slow that. And we will continue to watch this Dan Campbell clip. I just want to hear what Dan Campbell has to say about his play calling in this game.
With what they can do coverage-wise. So we couldn't quite get in a rhythm. We couldn't get in sync. And ultimately it hurt us.
Winfield out at the end of half there at the I think I'm around cup. That was about 11 seconds left. What is the cutoff? Like when do you clock it versus run the field goal team out?
Yeah. Well, pre-snap it's 18 seconds before the clock starts, and then if you're just saying pre-snap, offensively it'd be 14, 15 seconds. If you need to push it, you can go 14.
And with the injuries on their side, with Winfield out, Vea going out, is there a level of frustration that you guys weren't able to accomplish more?
Man, well, yeah, it is. You always, you feel, hey, their starters are out in this area. And Winfield's a hell of a player, believe me. For him not to be in there, because he's a headache. But, I mean, how many guys have we had out the last 2 years? And the backups step in and just kick ass. And it's like, man, this league, there's so many great players in this league. And it's why you get coached to do what you do. And I think a lot of times you actually pay a little closer attention to those guys because you want to help them. If you're that coach, coordinator, you don't want to put them in a compromising position. You allow people to help them a little bit. So, and so, yeah, of course we'd like to do more, but the bottom line, you just got to win. You got to find a way to win. And it doesn't matter if you got all your starters. It doesn't matter if you got all your backups. You got to find a way to win.
Coach, they were talking over there about, this is a big win for them and what happened here last year.
Yeah.
Could you talk about how there's not only that revenge factor with teams like you played the playoffs last year, but pretty much everybody who's going to play the Lions, it's going to be a big deal for them to win against them, which wasn't always the case in the past. So you're going to get everybody's best game. Can you talk about how that makes this year a little different?
Yeah, I mean that's something we talked about as a team going in this year. That was, you felt like we kind of crossed over into this threshold, this new threshold of, all right, we're perceived as a team that is finding ways to win. We're pretty tough, physical. We play a certain way. We go to the NFC Championship game, and so, that's a notch in your hat, man. That's you do that, and that's.
Okay, I'm going to pause that now. We'll go to live games, mute myself, because the game is now back. Just trying to keep some interesting stuff going in between. I don't know if I'm going to get, I don't think there's a copyright claim that can take place with those, so I'm hoping that that's the case. So, go Peacock. Back to Peacock. I keep saying that, thinking it's the Chiefs, because when I have it, it's a little blurred right now. So it looks red like the Chiefs uniforms, because they're wearing the all orange tonight. Okay, here we go. Ball. It's kicked off. It's off to the right. It's going to be caught. This is going to be a return here. To the 10, the 20, the 30. It's going to be at the 30-yard line. And there is a flag on special teams. This is going to be, the ball is now spiraling. This is going to be, it's going to go backwards for the Texans, we're assuming here. I'm saying a 15-yard penalty for a holding. It's going to be a holding penalty here. Here we go. Let's see what the play is. During the turn, holding, receiving team number 17. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty, so they're going to start about the 22, I would say. I think that's where it ended up, around the 32, so minus 10. Should be about the 22-yard line. The Lions did not win, unfortunately. The Lions got their shit rocked. Okay, here we go. Here comes the Chicago Bear. The Houston Texans are currently on offense. So here comes the Texans offense once again. CJ Stroud in the shotgun position with a backer to his right. Looking to pass the ball is CJ Stroud. He's going to pass over the middle. It's going to be caught by Nico Collins for a first down, Houston. Really, really good play there. Nico Collins just straight over the middle. Super easy to get in there. Man, that was a good play from them. Okay. Yeah, really good play from Nico Collins. Just perfect amount of separation. I mean, CJ Stroud even threw it behind him, and he managed to get that catch. CJ Stroud under center with a backer behind him. 87 moving to the fullback position. Here we go. Getting ready to snap. Ball is snapped. It's going to be a crack toss to 28. Mixon. Mixon's going to get through, and he's going to get about 4 yards before being taken down. Decent little run there from CJ Stroud. Nothing too serious, but pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Good little run there from Joe Mixon. Nothing too serious with that one. It's just something to get the drive moving, I guess. Okay, here we go. CJ Stroud is looking very intently. I think he's in the shotgun position. Ball is snapped. CJ Stroud looking to throw this football. He's going to pass it. It's going to get batted. Oh, went straight into the air, but it is going to be an incomplete pass from CJ Stroud, about a 3rd and 7. Okay. That was really dangerous. The defensive lineman kind of jumped up, got in front of it, batted it up. If there had been some more like awareness of what was going on, that could have been an interception. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Chicago Bears now. Here we go. CJ Stroud, shotgun position with a backer to his right. Ball is snapped. CJ Stroud looking to throw the football. Is going to pass it over the middle, and it's going to be caught by number... Oh, it's very close to a first down, but I think Collins, instead of pushing in when he had more chance of it, ended up staying in where that first down won't be affected. So I think it's going to be 4th and maybe 1, 4th and inches. Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 1 here. That's unfortunate for the Texans there. Unfortunate, my friends. Are they going to, let's see. They have a chance. They are going to go for it on 4th down. Here we go. CJ Stroud under center with Mixon in the backfield. They're lining it up like crazy. This ball is going to get snapped. It's going to be a fake, and it's going to be a screen pass. Oh, 87's got it, and he's got room. He's in the 40, 35, 30 of the Bears before being pushed out of bounds by a Bears defender. Woohoo! That was a risky play, but ended up paying off really well for the Bears there. Not the Bears, the Texans. Yeah, so it looked like they were going to go, but then 87, their fullback, sort of just went around and got a pass on the outside. Ended up getting a bunch of yards off that. Really good play from whoever, I don't know who their play caller is, but the offensive coordinator did a really good play call there. Wow. There we go. Lining up at the line of scrimmage, CJ Stroud under center, motioning number 9 through. Joe Mixon in the backfield. Ball is snapped. It's going to be a playoff. It's going to be a reverse. It's going to be number 3. He's going to get to the 30. That's a first down. 20 and 25. That's the 15. And he gets to the 15-yard lines of the Chicago Bears before being taken down. 2 really good chunk plays back to back. D'Amico Ryans is on the sideline just grinning. Look at that, dude. It's looking really good. This offense is looking stellar. Good reverse. Number 3. 87's out there blocking. Ends up getting, that's all the way to the 15 on that play. There was a ton of defenders there. Bobby Slowick, that's the offensive coordinator of the Texans. Okay, here we go. CJ Stroud under center. Backer behind, 86 motioning from left to right. Ball is snapped. This is going to be a handoff to Joe Mixon, who's going to get in the middle and get about 2 yards before being taken down. Not a ton of gain there, but between the last two, kind of expected that to be the case. There is a flag, though, so that's going to be another ref interference on the play. Let's see what this flag ends up being. What do we got here? Refs debating it as we speak. Just trying to figure out what the game is looking like. Why does this? Are we already done with the first? Are we done with the first quarter? Okay, let's listen to the penalty real quick. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 12. Ooh, they're gonna be down 1, so it'll be second down. That should have been on the Bears. Stevenson put his finger right in his face, and then Nico Collins pushed back on it. Man, that's so okay. But yeah, no, that's gonna end the first part. That's gonna end the first quarter. So now we've got a tied game, 3-3. Texans Bears are tied, and the Texans are currently driving. They are in an end zone, so they will be getting a field goal unless something bad happens here. So just hope that it can stay like that. Good drive from the Texans so far. Really good game. Really good drive. Okay. Ooh, buddy. Making sure I look right here. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Just texting someone, sending a text back, making sure everything looks good. Live stream. Hunter's back on. Okay. Game is still not currently on in between the first and second quarters right now. Just making sure everything gets through. Okay. I didn't mean to close that, actually. Keep that open just because. Okay. They're showing the Bills Stadium last season. I think they're doing a collage of all the stadiums. I'm going to pop my neck right now. Ooh, back. It's popped now. Awesome. This one's not getting quite as much of the view rate. Oh, it's a little windy and there's a bunch of magpies outside. How's Peacock? We're almost back. No. Okay, we'll do a quick little. I'm muted, so we'll do unmute, screen share.
Speaks volumes. I mean, we're going to Arizona this week. That for them, that's going to be a huge win. You know, they find a way to beat us, and so they're going to have plenty of motivation for that. But we talk about it as a team, and we know we're going to get everybody's best, and that's a good team there. You know, it is a good team. I know they got players out, but it is a good team, and it was a good team last year when we faced them twice. But that's the bottom line, and really all these games are going to come down to what just happened there. You know, it's going to come down to the end of the game a lot of times. That's and so.
Yep, can't give up losses like that. It's just not a winning formula. Okay, here we go. Texans are back on offense. It's going to be a long second down, I think. CJ Stroud in the shotgun position snaps the ball, is looking to pass it. It's going to be a long pass down the field, caught by Nico Collins. So Nico Collins immediately making up. It's a touchdown, of course. But there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. So it was in the secondary. We'll see what this ends up being. It could be a. So for now, it's a touchdown. Okay, it's on the defense. So, you know what that means? Texans touchdown. Good shit. Really good. Really good play from the Texans there, just running Nico Collins straight up the middle and ends up doing an illegal hands to the face. It was in the secondary. Yeah, great play there from the Texans. It's going to be a touchdown, and the field goal unit or the extra point unit in this situation is going to be coming out. So, see if they make it, and it'll be 10-3 if it is. 9-3. Here we go. Field goal unit is out on. Ball is now set. Getting ready. Ball is snapped. Kick is up, and it is good. So it's going to be Texans 10, Bears 3. Good start. Good start for the Texans. And we've got a little bit of an ad break just real quick, and then we will get straight into the next drive for the Chicago Bears. Yeah, really good game. Okay, I'm going to go to my oil, and we will do stream health, stream settings. I don't want to do all that. Go your channel and videos. What about analytics? Actually, that's what we're hoping for here. We need to go to YouTube Studio. I'm at 10. Okay, awesome, baby. Where's Peacock? There we are. Okay, we are now back. They did a quick little ad break, so we are going to get back into this game, and the Caleb Williams-led Bears are going to get another chance to go down the field. Here comes Fairbairn to get the kick. Texans looking really good on that drive, and their defense looks pretty good too. So see if that can hold up this game against Caleb Williams. Ooh, man, I'm a little nervous for this game. I really want the Bears to lose. I really, really want them to lose because it just makes it really competitive in the division if they win another game. And they're a game ahead of us. Okay, here we go. Here comes Fairbairn to kick the ball away. The kick is up and away. It is going to the other side of the end zone. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be a touchback for the Bears. The Bears are going to start at the 30-yard line this time round. Okay, can we not? So, what we're hoping for here, what Bears fans are hoping for here is that Caleb Williams is just continuing to hold poise in his second start as an NFL caliber quarterback. So, Caleb Williams is not holding onto the ball quite as much. That's a good thing. The last drive, they're measuring it out at 2.37 seconds. Here comes Caleb Williams in the shotgun position with 24 to his right in the running back position. Motioning from wide receiver, it's going to be a jet sweep around to Moore, who's only going to get to the line of scrimmage before being taken down. So, second down and 10 for the Chicago Bears. Nothing too much from that drive, unfortunately. Not from that drive, from that play, unfortunately. So, you're going to have to hope that you can get the run game a little bit more active against this, and that the next plays end up being first downs, or at least close for your third down attempt. I really don't like when they do this. It's the two announcers on the screen. Okay, here we go. Caleb Williams, shotgun position with the back to his right. Ball is snapped. Caleb Williams looking to pass. He's going to pass over the middle. It's going to be caught by number 15. I don't know who number 15 is. Is that Odunze? Yep, it's Odunze. So Odunze has a reception for about, say, 8 yards on that. So it should be about a 3rd and 2 here. 3rd and 4. It was only 6. Man, I am not very good at noticing where it ends up being. Caleb Williams in the huddle. Giving the play out. Here we go. Getting ready to go. Here comes Caleb Williams. Shotgun position. Looked like he was all alone. Nope, he got a backer in front of him to the left. Motioning from 86. It's going to be going around, and Caleb Williams is going to get sacked here. Caleb Williams is going to throw it away. Just incomplete, out of bounds. No flags. Caleb Williams it's going to be 4th and 4. Okay, yeah, there you go. 4th and 4, no penalties on the play. It's going to be a incomplete and a 3-and-out for the Chicago Bears. I forgot to switch over the damn football again. I've had an issue with that all day. I've been doing that a lot where I just forget completely forget to do that. We'll go scheduled. I'm on this one right now so we can look at it. Just leave that open. Okay. Bears get stopped. They're going to go to commercial break, and I'm going to just do some talking here. Overall, the game is not progressing how you probably want it to if you're a Bears fan. I mean, it's still early, of course. I say early, but we're actually in the second quarter already, which is the first quarter went by really quick. Second quarter looking fairly strong in this. Just wanting everything to start melding a little bit better. Because overall, not a great start. Not a great start for the Bears. Of course, you drove down the field pretty well in that first little section, but after that, got a field goal, got stopped in the red zone, and then ended up without any points to play for. So, I don't know what to say, man. You just gotta, they gotta be more clean than that. You just can't have 3-and-outs like that constantly. It's just not something you can do. Check out Stephen Maple's channel. Let me click on his channel. No, it's not going to let me click on the channel. He didn't subscribe. This one's not getting quite as many views. There's probably, you know what? It makes sense, though, because this is a very diluted stream. Doing the earlier streams is better because it's, there's not as much happening. And maybe I'll just won't stream these night games anymore until I have a little bit more traction. You know? 41 seconds or 41 minutes? He was not here for 41 minutes, that's for sure. Game back yet? Nope. Still got a little bit until the game's back. Still on commercial break. Another thing I don't like to see, I really don't like when there's this many penalties in the game this early. Later in the game, I can understand more penalties taking place, mainly due to the fact that, you know, you're in that heated moment. It's really close. More penalties are bound to take place at that. Early game, you should be just running through the motions, trying to get into a rhythm, not committing 4 penalties in 2 quarters. I mean, last game was really bad at the very end. 12 penalties at the end of the game. Just not a good look for that team. Here we go. We're back. Stream's not dealing with any copyright shit, right? Go there, my channel. We're live right now. So, yeah. Okay, they are in RG Stadium. That must be the Bears Stadium. Oh, that's the Texans Stadium, sorry. Here we go, CJ Stroud. They are back. CJ Stroud under center with a backer behind him, motioning 12 from right to left. Okay, here we go. 87 moving to the fullback position. Ball snapped. It's going to be handed off to their running back, who's going to get met at the line of scrimmage, and there's going to be 0 gain on the play. 0 gain on the play for the Texans right there. It's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Here we go. CJ Stroud is in the huddle right now, reading off a play. Here we go. Here we go. 2nd and 10. CJ Stroud shotgun position, motions running back away from him. He's going to be alone in the shotgun position. Ball is snapped. CJ Stroud looking to pass. Under pressure coming. Passes over the middle. This is going to be bounced off of Joe Mixon, who is not going to get the reception. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Houston Texans. CJ Stroud. It's a good throw, but it was just in a really tight coverage, and that Bears defender did a really good job. I thought they were showing a video, a little clip of Diggs, and I thought he was complaining, but he's actually being really good to the team. Here we go. CJ Stroud, shotgun position with a backer to his left. Here we go. CJ Stroud trying to break it off. Ball is snapped. CJ Stroud looking to throw the football. Going to pass. Passing deep. Really deep. It's caught by Stephon Diggs, who's going to get a first down at a gain of that's around 20 yards. First target for Stephon Diggs, and he gets the first. First and 10. That was a really good route. Really good route. Stephon Diggs is still really good. Runs it outside and then breaks in. Stephon Diggs catching on the exterior. Good catch. They are going to throw. Eberflus is going to throw a challenge flag, though. Stephon Diggs is not happy with the challenge flag. Here we go. Let's see this. So, catches it. And then the foot drags. Yeah, that's an easy completion. Very easy. It's going to come back, and they're going to lose a timeout before half. Ooh. Matt Eberflus is not going to get this. So the Chicago Bears are going to lose a timeout before halftime. Unfortunate for them. Not unfortunate for the Texans, though. Manage videos. Analytics. Content. 12 views. 120 impressions. 5 audience inspiration. I've got 3 returning viewers. That's good. That's good. Unique viewers. I had 5 unique viewers, and I had an addition to my subscriber count. So I'm looking for analytics related to Bills Dolphins. Good. But I'm looking for analytics towards the live videos. Okay, still on commercial break. Nothing special happening just yet. Oh, my back is killing me right here. Back is killing me. Tom Grossi is live. Let's see what Tom Grossi has to say. Let's see what Tom Grossi has to say. Tom Grossi. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for Tom Grossi. I'm going to keep streaming. I'm going to stream 5 times a week currently. 4 to 5 times a week. I'll see if I want to stream these late night games. I don't know if they're really good for the analytic part of the game. So maybe doing an early morning and then mid slate, and then I'll work on a video throughout the day. Get some stuff ready to go. Maybe I'll do it like what Football Analysis does, because he does like a review of what happened. And then I can do a review after everything but the final 2 games of the week. We back yet? Nope, still on commercial. This is a long commercial break. Having to get all their commercials in. Tim Grissy. 20. Wow, that's a good view duration. 20.49 on average view duration. 1.1, 1.11, 2 minutes 57, 26 seconds, 12 seconds. Yeah, not great, but it is what it is. Bengals and Chiefs live play-by-play. The last 48 hours, I got 387 views. That's really good. My subscriber count went up by 2 today. I'm happy with today. Today's been very good for me. Peacock back yet? Yep, game is now back, and they are going to rule this as a completion. I mean, if they don't, then they're just cheating the Texans out of this. Diggs has got his first catch of the night. 12 minutes, 30 seconds left in the quarter. Motion from Diggs from left to right. CJ Stroud shotgun position. He is looking to throw this football. He's under pressure almost immediately. Gets out of the pocket. Is at the 30-yard line before being thrown the football away. It is going to be caught by Nico Collins. Oh my God, I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Nico Collins is catching that ball. CJ Stroud had to run for his life. He's out of breath at the moment. Look at this shit. Okay, so CJ Stroud gets pressured by 2 guys off the edge, ends up breaking a tackle against one, keeps running, sees Nico Collins on the exterior open and around the 35 yard line of the Bears, dude. Really good by Nico Collins to just keep moving and get open for his quarterback, and really, really, really good job from CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud under center with Mixon in the backfield. Gonna hand it off to Mixon, who's gonna get on the exterior. Ooh, he's gonna get hit pretty hard at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 there. Ooh, my back. Where am I? Oh, man. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 for the Texans here. Nico Collins is out. CJ Stroud in shotgun position with a backer to his right. Mixon moves 3 towards him, so he's got one to his left now as well. Ball is snapped. It's going to be a reverse around to number 3, who's going to go interior and get about 3 yards before being taken down. Not a great gain on the play there, but they'll keep it moving. They are in the huddle right now, getting ready to run a play. I need to turn my bit rate down a bit. Okay, here we go. CJ Stroud in the shotgun position. Backer to his right and motioning 86 from right to left. Gonna try to pull him off sides real quick. 5 seconds left on play clock. Ball is snapped. CJ Stroud looking to pass. Gonna pass to the left, and it's gonna be a first down for Stephon Diggs. Oh, you stupid. They're going to say that he's a yard and a half short, although he completely extended over to get that first down. That's the BS from that referee, dude. Let's see. Let's see here. That should be a first down. That should be a first. Houston is going to challenge, so we've got another challenge on the play. That referee is a... That's 2 challenges really close together. That's really rare in the NFL. Mostly due to the fact that it's hard to challenge referees. It's really hard to challenge. It's just not something that they allow. They also really don't like it in the NFL. It's just that's why you're very limited in what you can challenge. So like you can't challenge if something's pass interference or not because they're like the referee made that judgment call. We're not going to let you challenge that except that shows bad parts of our play calling. And unfortunately for the game, sometimes there's just really bad plays that take place, really bad calls. Okay. We are currently on break. I don't know what to talk about here. Nothing fun to talk about. The challenge is going to come back that it's either going to be like 4 inches short or it's going to be a first down. That would be my guess. Still being challenged. Couple of views today. Watch time, 2.7 hours worth of watch time today. That's pretty good. 17 views. We back yet? Nope. They're doing the Andrew Santino commercial. We got 1 subscriber. Yeah. I can go to the channel of this guy. Oh, he's got all of his shit. Still on commercial, dude. What? Let's go to YouTube Studio. Nothing happening yet. Just on break. Just trying to get through this little. Having to have a whole talk about it, I guess. They're really analyzing whether or not this is going to end up being a first down or not. Tampa Bay spin on the Detroit native classic song highlights the top NFL trolls of week 2. Unfortunate. Sunday Night Football will resume shortly. This is really taking a long time. Here we go. Back into the game. We're going to figure out what this call is going to be. So they're going to say that the Texans are still short, but it did get readjusted. Oh no. Buffering. Let's not do that, please. Stephon Diggs. So they are going to lose a timeout. and lose a challenge because the ball wasn't placed correctly, but they didn't get the first, and that was the challenge implication. So here we go. Fairbairn is going to go for another field goal here, and this is going to be a much shorter, about a 40. It's going to be around a 50 something. Here we go. 37-yard kick is up. Good for the Texans, who are now up 13-3. Really good game so far from the Texans. Where am I? Going over here is what I'm doing, and then I'm going dashboard. We're going to go. They're doing the statistic that the Bears have never had a quarterback to go for 4,000 yards or 30 touchdowns. They got Justin Fields, Mitch Trubisky, and Caleb Williams as first round draft picks. 2017, Mitch Trubisky. 2021, Justin Fields, and Caleb Williams is the current. Most starting quarterbacks in the NFL since 2016. Bears are at 13 quarterbacks since 2016. The Browns are at 15. Should have just kept Baker Mayfield. Didn't matter if Kevin's fans doesn't like him. He's a good quarterback. He wasn't playing well because they sucked the life out of him in that organization. Man. Okay, looking at my live just to see the analytics and stream health related to it. Here we go. Ball's getting ready to get kicked off. Here comes Fairbairn to kick the ball. Ball is up and away. It's going off to the right side of the field. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be a touchback. It's going to be the Bears coming out to their own 30-yard line. Okay, here comes Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is coming out onto the field. Caleb Williams and Andrew Luck together. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Caleb Williams in the Peyton Manning camp. And Caleb Williams and Russell Wilson. That's pretty cool. Caleb Williams, under center. With a backer behind him. Looking around. Giving some audibles. Ball's going to be snapped. It's going to be gone to DeAndre Swift, who's going to get a really big hole, and is going to get about 7.5 yards before being taken down. I got to take a poop. I got to use the bathroom. I really need to use the restroom. 9:37 left in the second quarter. Caleb Williams shotgun position with the backer to his right. He's going to give this. He's going to hand it off to DeAndre Swift once again. DeAndre Swift is going to get really close to a first, but not there just entirely. It's about 3rd and 1, I would say. And they're going to say 3rd and inches, of course, because I say something that looks cool, and it's... I need to switch the football. There you go, Bears. You can have the football. Here we go. Caleb Williams, under center. He's going to try to do a QB sneak, and they're not going to get it. Bears screwed up on a QB sneak. They messed up the QB sneak. Okay, the offense is going to stay out. I don't know if they're going for it yet because they've got timeouts they can use here, but it's 4th and inches. Caleb Williams giving a play call. Here comes the defense. 4th down conversion probability is 70%. Recommendation from the analytics to go for it. Caleb Williams shotgun position with a backer to his right. Motioning 15 over. Ball's going to be snapped. He's going to be handed off to DeAndre Swift, who is going to not. That shouldn't be a first down. He didn't pass over the line of the line. They're going to give him. It's a first down. Looked a little iffy to me. Defensive line did a good job. Never mind. Forward progression did end up getting there. It's really close, though. Really, really close. Here we go. Caleb Williams under center with a backer in the backfield. They're going to switch the play. Or no, they're not. Just doing a quick little audible to the team. Okay, they are going to switch to play. Caleb Williams in the shotgun position with a backer to his left. Ball's going to be snapped. Caleb Williams looking to throw this football. Going to pass it out wide to DJ Moore. I think that's DJ Moore. I don't know what numbers the Bears are, if I'm being completely honest. But second down, and it's going to be roughly second and like 3 or 4. Second and 4 for the Chicago Bears. It was actually DeAndre Carter who went receptions 112, 1,297 yards in his 7th season. It's a pretty good game. It's a pretty good receiver there. Second and 4 for the Chicago Bears here. Caleb Williams under center, motioning 11 around. That's Carter, has a backer behind him. It's going to be a fake handoff, play action, and it's going to be dropped down DeAndre Swift right out of his hand for there. It's going to be a 3rd and 4 with a pass incompletion from Caleb Williams. 3rd and 4 now. Let's see what I wonder what they're going to cook up here. They've got Slowick. No, not Slowick. Waldron. Shane Waldron calling plays for him now, so maybe they can get something new. Their last coordinator sucked. So we'll see how this ends up. CJ Stroud on the sideline, standing up, looking around. Here we go. Caleb Williams, shotgun position, motioning Carter from left to right with a backer to his right. Okay, here we go. Ball is going to snap. They are going to go it all down, and there is a flag on the play. And because the play was called dead, it's going to be false. It's going to be a false start on the Bears. So I was my bad. It said flag on there. I thought it was going to be, but there was prior to the flag being thrown and the expiration of the play clock, the Bears call a timeout. And you know what that means? Got 30 seconds to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. P for the D. Caleb Williams running at the very end of that. Bears are there. It is going to be a 4th down, though. Someone just said a lariat with each other. So they got 5-man pressure coming. Caleb Williams should have been sacked in this. It looked like he was really close to getting sacked. They got a lot of pressure on Caleb Williams. He almost gets sacked here, but he ends up scrambling really well, really good scrambling. Has a nice little spin around. And he gets sacked. It's going to be a punt. 4th and 17. What the fuck happened? Okay, here we go. Here comes a punt. Okay, the ball is up and away for the punt. Looking to get the ball far, and the Texans are going to get the ball at about the 11 to start their drive. I did not see where they're going to be for this drive. I could not tell you. Okay, there we go. Ball is back in the Houston Texans court. relatively good, fairly good drive start for the Houston Texans. Views on this is not as good as I wanted, but not a big deal. Okay, we got Peacock. They're still on commercial. I really don't like how long these commercials end up being most of the time. But, oh well, not a big deal. Open Discord. Man, these commercial breaks take way too long. Yeah, this game isn't necessarily as interesting as I thought it was going to be. So I probably will be heading off at halftime and then just having a talk with my brother. And then I'm going to do some thumbnails tonight. And then tomorrow, you know what I'll do for tomorrow? I'll do my weekly predictions tomorrow. I'll record my weekly predictions in the morning tomorrow. And then I'll be live tomorrow for the Falcons-Eagles game on prime time. I'm just tired today. I haven't really eaten enough. So I think it's probably best bet to go to clock out for the day. And then I'm gonna probably stay up a little later though, watch the game in the background, and then do a couple thumbnails for what I want to do in the future. I also think I might do a new overlay, because this overlay, while okay, is not exactly what I'm looking for in an overlay. I gotta get some images. Maybe I'll get some direct images that I can use for this. Okay, there's some police officers out in the stadium where they've got the Texas logo. Hey, at least Texas gets a win today, right? Like, the Cowboys sucked ass. Okay, here we go. Houston Texans starting at their own 11. They're starting on it's going to be at their own 11. CJ Stroud under center. Backer and fullback in the backfield. Backer moves from the right side to the left side. 9 is moving around to his right. Ball is going to be snapped. Get ready for it. 6 seconds left. CJ Stroud motioning 9 around. The ball is snapped. They are going to hand it off to Joe Mixon, who's going to get very little here. He's actually going to lose about 2 yards on this play before getting anything. The Bears are really lucky that their defense is going to be really good this season, because that offense does not look up to snuff. CJ Stroud is like talking so much. Ball snaps here, and then only to get a run. So it's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Texans. They're going to be on their own 11, so I guess they were at the 13 earlier. So here we go. 2nd and 12. CJ Stroud, shotgun position with backer to his right, motioning number 3 around to the back. It's going to be out there. It's going to be passed over the top to 28, Joe Mixon, who's going to get a really good screen pass, and he's going to get all the way to the 19-yard line before being taken down. That should be very manageable for this Texans offense. 3rd and manageable here. I don't know what the exact downage is. I'll give you in just a second. But very good run. It was originally looked like it was going to be a screen pass to a wide receiver out to the right. Defender immediately got in that. So dumped it off to Joe Mixon. Now they're at 3rd and 4. So Joe Mixon got about 8 yards on that play. Good shot from Joe Mixon there. Here we go. CJ Stroud. Shotgun position with a running back that I am not pronouncing that last name to his left. Motioning Diggs out. Diggs coming back in. Ball is snapped. CJ Stroud looking to throw the football. He's going to get tackled and lose a couple yards on this. He's going to be back at their own 12. Big loss on the play. It's going to be 4th down for the Texans with 4 minutes, 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Yeah, they managed to get that that defensive line is going to be ridiculous throughout the season, I think. Jeez, dude. Nico Collins. D'Amico Ryan's not looking too happy. Here we go. Punt team is out on the field. Ball is punted up and away. It's going to be, oh man, that was a bad punt. It's at the 50-yard line. Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. No. They're already on the opposite side of the field at the 49 for the Texans. Here we go. Caleb Williams, under center with a backer behind him. They're going to snap this football. Caleb Williams, play action pass. It's going to pass it off to DeAndre Swift. Just a little dump off because everybody else must have been covered. But DeAndre Swift's still going to get about 7 or 8 yards on that. Really good pickup from DeAndre Swift. But the clock is continuing to run here. Oh. Flip the football. Football. There we go. Yeah, Caleb Williams got drilled there. Here we go. Caleb Williams. Shotgun position, backer to the left. Going to pass the ball. It's going to be handed off to DeAndre Swift, who is going to get met in the backfield and end up at the line of scrimmage with no gain on the play. Heading to a third down again for the Chicago Bears. Ooh. Cheers. Okay, 3rd and 3 for the Chicago Bears. Defense is making a lot of scurrying. Communication between the defense. Offense did just break out of the huddle with only 4 seconds remaining on the play clock. Caleb Williams snapping it really quick. Pass out to DJ Moore, who's going to get to the 30-yard line. About the 28 before going out of bounds of the Houston Texans. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Chicago Bears, looking to put a drive together before halftime. I think this will take us to the 2-minute warning, or did he go out of bounds? I don't know. I think it said 3:19 or 2:19. I can't remember. Yeah, they did. He did go out of bounds, so it's going to stop. Nope. The clock is still running. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left. They're not going to snap this before it's time. 2-minute warning. There we go. They are within field goal range, though. So, whoo. It's a close game here, guys. Really close game. Still on commercial break. Yeah, when halftime comes up, I'm going to end this stream. I'm really tired. And the game is not as interesting as I thought it was going to end up being. Plus, it's just a bad time to stream at this time of day. So, see what's happening here. Bears at Texans. Not the game we wanted it to be, but not terrible. I will be going tonight. Gonna do a little thumbnail work. Gonna figure out a predictions video. What I want to do for predictions, because I'm gonna redo my thumbnail. I redid my thumbnail for power rankings because I just wasn't happy with how it was looking. So expect a new one when the power rankings come out on Tuesday. I'll do our predictions Monday. I'll do my Tuesday. I'll do my games on Monday. I'll do my predictions Monday, my power rankings Tuesday, and then I'm thinking about doing some videos on Wednesday and Thursday before the Bills game, but I'll have to figure out what I want to do for those first. So we'll figure out what I'm doing for that in a little bit. Nothing yet. Big game. Okay. Game's back. Driving. The Bears are driving after the 2-minute warning. We'll see how this is going to end up. Caleb Williams is now in the huddle, giving off the play call. Keenan Allen is currently out of the game. Oh, shite. No coaches challenges are allowed in the last 2 minutes of this quarter. Okay, here we go. Caleb Williams in the shotgun position all by himself. A huge tower of receivers. DeAndre Swift is motioning around. It's going to be a screen pass down to 14, and it's going to be in the backfield. Gain of nothing on the play. 1 minute, 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Yeah. That was a blown up play. That just didn't look good from the Bears. I don't know if the blocking wasn't there or if the defense managed to read it coming there. Anderson Jr. Yep. Anderson Jr. just read it. They couldn't do anything because there was too many defenders just converging on number 14. Unfortunate for them. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 2nd and 11 for the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams snapping the ball at a shotgun position, looking to throw. He's going to pass over the middle to DeAndre Swift, who's going to get blown up after gaining about 3 yards on that play. So this is going to be a 3rd and really long here. 3rd and long for the Chicago Bears. They have converted on at least one of these, I think, but Houston is going to take their 2nd timeout. To'o. Bro, that dude's name was literally T-O'-O-T-O'. Dude pronounced it like he understood what the hell that was meaning. Guess who doesn't understand what that means? Me! Okay, here we go. To'o. Looks like tutu, but with apostrophes in between the O's. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 9 for the Chicago Bears here. Shahir. 163 tackles last season. 5th in the NFL. That's really good. Here we go. Caleb Williams, shotgun position with a backer to his left, motioning Roma Dunze. No, that's Moore? Moore just got motion from right to left. Caleb Williams giving a little bit of a change. Caleb Williams getting ready to snap the football. There's a false start. False start. It's 5 penalties. False start. Offense 58. That's a 10-yard penalty, and it's 3rd down. Ooh, that's a big mistake this far into the game. That's going to be a fucking 3rd and 19 now. That changes the defensive play calling so much. Now it's just about limiting. Rush 3, keep a lot of guys high. That's the plan that they're probably going to go for here. Cool commit. 73 passing yards to Houston's 137. The team's only got 80 total passing yards. Okay, here we go. Caleb Williams is in the backfield with a running back looking to throw the football. Caleb Williams is going to pass this thing really aggressively. Oh, there's a fucking flag, though. It's going to be pass interference on the defense. Ooh. Yeah, it's a really bad pass interference, too. The ball's still in the air, and he jumped on him. Tried to time it to get the tackle, but not good. Not good there. Okay. Yep. Made a really bad play there. Flag came out almost instantly. That was going to be pass interference no matter what we did there. Pass interference on Bullock. So now they're in the red zone. There could be a touchdown before half with 6 penalties in a single half. Okay, here we go. 4 of the penalties have been on Houston. Here we go. Caleb Williams, shotgun position. Backer to his right. Motioning 15 over. Ball's going to get snapped. It's going to be a run play from DeAndre Swift. And there is going to be some sort of... There's another penalty. False start on the play. 7. Jeez. False start. Offense number 84 this time. M. Lewis. Can't do that. There's a tight end in there that's named Mercedes Lewis that's 40 years old. Caleb Williams, shotgun position all alone this time. Ball is snapped. Caleb Williams looking to throw the football. Caleb Williams is going to run himself. And Caleb Williams, that's a lot of hits on Caleb Williams. Clock running for the Bears. 52 seconds left. Caleb Williams ran for, should be about the 4-yard line, maybe the 3. It's on the 3. It's actually on the 2. Oh, shit. Caleb Williams, shotgun position all alone with a back. Caleb Williams, shotgun position with a backer to his right. Caleb Williams is going to do a fake handoff. Oh, Dunze did not catch the football. No catch from Rome Odunze. It's going to be 3rd and goal for the Bears. The Bears. Was a very, very rough pass breakup, but they get some leeway at this point in the end zone. And his hands weren't really on him until it was too late. 3rd and goal. Okay, here we go. Caleb Williams, shotgun. Backer with him. He's going to hand it off to DeAndre Swift. He's going to get the touchdown. That's going to be a Bears touchdown. Start this, and it's going to be 9. 32 seconds left in this half. That is going to take us to halftime. They're going to kick a field goal, probably make it, I assume. This isn't the college where people actually miss that shit. So we'll put it at 10. And I am unfortunately going to have to log off for the night. I've had some stuff I need to take care of. And this game is boring the fuck out of me, if I'm being completely honest. So I'm going to clock out for the night. And I hope everybody has a really good night. And I will see you tomorrow posting a video. Hopefully my predictions are out tomorrow. If not, they'll be out Tuesday with my power rankings. And I'll be live streaming the Atlanta Falcons at Eagles next on Monday. Kick is up. It's good. Who could have guessed? So everybody have a great night and enjoy yourselves.